Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of EU4 as Ethiopia. In previous episode we were doing a bit of finagling with the loans. We only got 2 more loans to pay off though, so we should be good to go sooner. I'm saying we got some money to pay off at least 1 more, then we might do the war against Mamluks and Songhai and Mara, which is the island over here, and I do want to take that one over soon enough. I'm actually going to go ahead and send a fleet out to check on what sort of troops do they have. It's not a 2,000, so yeah, this army should be more than enough then. And while I could probably put down some of the force, I don't think we necessarily need to. We've got fairly good income right now with the army maintenance down. We're getting 50 ducats per month. So we should be able to pay off some loans like within a matter of a few months. Now we do have a mission to take some land from Songhai, these 4 provinces in here. So that is something that we're going to try to take in the war, assuming that Songhai is going to join in, which they should in theory. Yeah, they should. They don't even have any loans or anything like that, so they should make it fairly easy. But once we've done the war against Mamluks and taken some land from Songhai and conquer Mara, then we might do another war against Ottomans, one way or the other. They are currently fighting Hormuz. They have quite a large army, though. They've got 250,000. We only have 130,000 total, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. But of course, if I can get Persia and Russia to join me again, then it should be doable. Ooh, I could become the Defender of Faith. That would reduce the mission and maintenance cost, but no, we're going to save the money to pay off the loans first, because I don't want to be paying the interest rate. Although these are the burger loans, but that is also going to allow us to get slightly better trade efficiency again, which means even more income. Right, there we go, we can pay off a loan. Now we're making 51 ducats per month. We could potentially even make more than that. The missionaries are almost done. So that's going to reduce the maintenance there even further. We do also have a few of these things that we could probably start taking away to increase the max absolution, but we don't really need to do that yet because we're not that close to our max currently. We're 11 out of 50, so we've got plenty of room to improve there. We will eventually try to get relatively high, although that does mean that the revolutions might kind of spring up in our areas. So is Venice actually the one that is priority? Oh, trade policy success. Oh, there we go, that's 10 years more trade efficiency and trade range. I think it's actually Aleppo where, yeah, it's Aleppo where they're pirating. We don't have that much trade power in Aleppo yet. We don't own any provinces there, so that makes more sense. We do have some trade power, at least because of Alexandria, mind you. Ah, the naval focus expired, and... oh, Ming. Oh, right, how is Ming doing anyway? Oh, right. Well, the Ming explosions happened, that's for sure. And Russia has pushed all the way to the Siberian coastline already. Pretty nice. Also, I did realize that our vassal is actually colonizing over here in East Timor, which is slightly surprising, admittedly. Could provide with some nice resources in there. I will turn that into a trade company. Actually, that reminds me, we got this area here. We could get a bit of trade company stuff. Maybe get other trade... oh, okay, that entire area gets production efficiency. What do they produce in here? It's coffee. That wouldn't be too bad. You know what, I'm going to do that. It does cost us a little bit of money, but honestly, that's fine. Encroachment of nobility in El Bur. Either they get some more land, or there's a chance of a rebellion. You know what, they can get a little bit of land. I'm not too worried about that. We can now seize the land if we want to. But we'll actually wait with that until we're done with the war against Songhai. So at this point, it might be time for us to start... we'll get a little bit of war chest, like 200 ducats or so. And then we'll increase the army maintenance and get the troops ready for fighting. So Songhai's got 100,000 men, more or less. Mamluks don't have too much. We do have one army over here, which actually will probably trigger the rebellion in here soon enough, and then we can deal with that. Now oh right, we're converting over here still. Right, that makes sense. Building a bastion. Oh, actually, where are we building that? Oh, Jerusalem. Right, yeah. For fighting against the Ottomans. Have a nice little fortification in there, so they won't be able to go too far out necessarily. And it's going to be level 4 fort at least, so that's going to be keeping them busy for a while. Oh, the royal marriage with Portugal ended. Eventually, we do want to get rid of that alliance, admittedly. They wouldn't be really in position to help us in a war against Ottomans currently. But we're going to do the royal marriage, or renew the royal marriage right now. Okay, now we've got the 200 ducats. Let's go ahead and improve, or increase the army maintenance. Still getting a pretty good amount of cash, actually. In which case, I might just go ahead and... oh, no, okay, the bastion is something that we can build up to improve that. I'm just thinking we want to get a fortification in Darfur. I don't know if it needs to be a big fort. I guess we can start with a castle, quite frankly. And then go from there, really. Right, I have not started... Oh, actually, I could start annexing... No, I cannot annex Hadramut yet. Never mind then. I'm hoping that Hadramut will probably siege down the Mamluk areas in here, which I will probably be taking at least these two along the coastline. Not necessarily the one inland, but I will maybe give that to Hadramut. They can core that and all that. Oh, and are the troops ready now in the south? Yeah, we can provoke the revolt now. It's going to be 13 regiments. Oh, and it's actually the enemies that we have, oh well, enemies of Portugal, really, that got beaten back there. So they should be a little bit happier. There we go. As soon as this battle is done, should be fairly simple. Yeah, there we go. Let's send this one up north. I might send this all the way to the northern areas there, admittedly. It's a bit of a long distance, but that'll be fine. Oh, well, there we go. The conversion is done. There's still potential some kill one rebellions, but it's not as much this time around. I don't think that's necessarily going to even fire. There's quite a bit of devastation, though. Let's see, none of these are particularly good. Okay, there would be highlands, of course, inland. We do not have a colonies yet, which is something that we probably need to get one from somewhere, I guess. Right, I think in January we're going to declare the war. Oh, there we go, 270 ducats. We've got a full manpower pool, so yeah, I think we are going to be ready. And the bastion in Jerusalem is almost done. That'll be done early in the war. Income is actually surprisingly good at this point, 130 ducats. I mean, okay, it's surprisingly good for what we started with. I mean, we're still getting 11 ducats from gold income. We don't get quite as much anymore from the gold, but it's still pretty good. But let's go ahead and declare the war now. So, Mamluks are going to be the primary target. We're going to go ahead and I guess we can put in the war goal for... Oh, do I not have a claim on Tirana? I guess not. I do have Bardia. But we're going to go and Zabed. That's the war goal. So our side has a... We do actually have more troops total. So that's good. Also, it's whether, you know, location matches properly. That's the trade fleet. Where do we have our main fleet then? That's a transport fleet. Oh, we know that the transport fleet is the main fleet. Never mind then. So yeah, while that is heading, no, actually that could probably just go ahead and seize down the Mamluk areas in here real quick. And then we've got these two armies. I don't know where exactly the Songhai's troops are. They got 100,000 men though. We got fairly good general here, admittedly. So that should give us a bit of help there. And then we can start seizing down the North African coast as well. And we've got a bit of a combat here between our light ships and their heavy and 2 galleys and 4 transports. But that was an easy victory. We got... Okay, we lost 2 light ships. We got 1 heavy and 1 transport out of it. I guess that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and... we'll get the transport out, and we'll get the heavy ship out. Combine these into a fleet. We can probably send it down that way, actually. Then we'll go ahead and land in Damara. Now, we've got 5-to-1 troops there, so we should be good. There we go, Tirana's been seized down. Let's continue into Bardia. And how are our situation down here? So we're just seizing down the stuff in Songhai currently. Oh, and there we go. We capture another 2 light ships. Well, there we are. Oh, it was actually Hadramut that got those. Okay, never mind. Well, regardless, it's less enemy ships. And we seize down the war goal. Hadramut could probably seize down the rest of that. I'm going to send this one down towards Songhai. Because we need to be able to piece Songhai out first, most likely. I'm going to keep this army in here for a brief moment. Oh, there we go. Bardia seized down. Best to Darna. But the idea is... Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, there we go. We've got the battle in Socotra. So this should be fairly easy. Yeah. Now it's just a matter of seizing it down. We could do the naval barrage in there, but it is not going to be free for us. So I'd rather actually wait on that currently. There we go. There's a few more sieges. Let's get this one to Borno. So we have the 2 armies at least close to one another. And I guess we can start seizing down Benghazi. Trade protection in the Ottomans. Oh, are they trying to privateer us again? They are. They are. We do still have our ships there patrolling though, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, and there's a bit of an army here. That's probably not the only army in the region, though. Oh, yeah, no, they've got 40,000 men at least. We do have another army approaching from the east. So we might be able to sort of catch these off guard a little bit once we've gotten some of the sieges done. Get them maybe a little bit in here. Oh, yeah, no, they've got 60,000 men there. Potentially more. I'm going to go ahead and move these in. We'll try to catch them over there in the savannah, because we've got 3 armies that are basically ready to fight them. So there's 90,000 men. They should have about 100,000 total. But they don't have necessarily all of it in here currently. Alright, let's go in there. We'll catch them in. They got some more troops heading in there. We'll have one more army joining into the combat. So that we might be slightly outnumbered. Oh no, they're turning around. They realise that there's more incoming. They should be fairly easy combat then. There we go. That's a sack wipe for less than 2,000 men of ours. Okay, how are we in techs currently? We're behind in Diplotech, so we might want to wait with the Diplo point. Oh, wait, no, it's admin points that we have, actually. Okay, yeah, we'll take the inflation reduction then. Well, there we go. That kind of means that we could, in theory, remove the edicts from the burghers. It does reduce the max absolutism, but at the same time, the gold depletion chance modifier is actually pretty nice. So, maybe we'll keep it in. Right, the next we'll try to... Oh, right, Caesar Benghazi done. Now, we know that most of the armies are in the south here, so we could potentially just send this army down there. And that over there. The third army start taking on some of the sieges in here, while these two beat back the enemy. Oh, actually, no, we'll probably go ahead and fight these in Borno. They're locked in. Oh, are you actually going to move in there? Alright, then. If you insist... No? Okay, you don't insist. We'll wait for the reinforcements to be slightly closer. We can probably just move the Kotoko directly. Okay, now we've got the 60,000 men in here, plus another 30,000 to arrive later in the combat. Siege down surge. Let's continue along here. And now we'll hopefully get a nice victory in this battle. Oh, and there we go. So Kotra has been sieged down. Would they be willing to take the peace deal already? Of me taking that island? No, not yet. Oh, the port is on the other side. Okay. Combine these two fleets. Go to Kotra. We can probably take that to help. Oh, actually, no, that mostly is already sieged down. Never mind. Here, we capture another ship. Another light ship, then, that. So let's go ahead and land these in Jazan. And we got the battle ongoing. Let's have a look at this. They've got less troops. Oh, yeah, there we go. So we took 7,000 casualties. A bit more than that. They took 16,000. It's not too shabby at all. Now, let's go ahead and figure out some locations. So that was a bit damaged. So we'll say Kathmandu's. Give this one as a reserve. So depending on where they go. Oh, improvements in naval tech. We got the inflation reduction pretty high now. So I'm going to take that one, actually. And no, we can't get the tech yet. We could get the merchant trade power, though. So we're going to hold off on that one. Right, we are going to be catching them there, so let's send both of these in. I was east on Eurofa. And yeah, this should be probably another stack wipe, actually. Not quite. But they just got a lot of casualties, for sure. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, right, that's the need to wait for a day. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and consolidate the regiments. But not just, like, remove any of them, and let's just go ahead and move into Kanem. They've already, well, they were locked in there. That helped a lot. Let's go ahead and clear out some of these. And start moving through Sahara. We are probably taking quite a bit of attrition in here with the armies, because the supply limits aren't all that great for us currently. We're a bit low on morale in here, but at the same time we've got so much better discipline. They got better morale, actually. But the tactics are definitely on our side. We've got a lot more artillery, so there we go. That was another victory. We're going to let the more battered armies stand back for a little moment. Now, Mara is already low enthusiasm. They would take the peace deal now. Well, there we are. And is this something that we could actually turn into... Oh, yeah, we could turn this into a trade company. Now, at the same time... Oh, it's already Coptic. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, let's start coring it first. And then we could probably just turn it into part of the trade company. There we are. That's going to give us a bit more power in here, Gulf of Aden. So we've got, how much? It gives 4.5% boost in there. So I guess that's probably what we have, more or less. Yeah, 4.5%. We do have over 50% for the trade company to get the best out of it, but that's alright. I suppose one of the things that we could do is we could even get the company depot over there upgraded. And we do have a little bit extra force limit available if need be. We'll hold off on that one. So Songhai still got high enthusiasm, which doesn't necessarily surprise me. In terms of Soul, let's see, so we can get missionary strength for 10 years, plus 1%. We can get an Inquisitor Advisor at half the cost, skill level 2. Or we get some prestige. I think we're going to go get the missionary strength. We are going to have some provinces to convert later on. Right, let's go ahead and keep on sieging down stuff. We'll send the 3-star general over here to siege down the area that we left behind. Oh, air is well advised, so more options for advisors. That can actually be very useful. Now, we got the... Okay, actually, I think we got more or less the best advisors that we can have right now. We could... we're paying quite a bit on the reinforcements, so I'd rather not necessarily have a level 2 advisor quite yet, although it wouldn't really be that bad. I think getting the... We don't actually... Yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade the Diplo advisor right now. It's going to cost us a decent bit. But getting the extra Diplo points allows us to catch up in tech. We do still have the priority on the... or the focus on getting more admin points, mind you. That's going to allow us to get the economic ideas a lot faster. Plus, it will help a lot in coring provinces. Well, there we go. There's siege down. We'll have for soon all 4 of our armies in Songhai's regions here. I don't know how much I can actually take from them, mind you. Let's have a look. So we need to take these 4 provinces for sure. That's already going to be quite expensive. Then I might want to just take the money, really. Oh, that's a lot of money. And then maybe get the war reparations. How bad of a coalition would that be? A little bit, but not all of it. Like, we got truces with most of those, actually. If we can manage the truce, or manage the, well, war cycle, I suppose, we should be fine without any coalition. But yeah, we need to get a lot more war score against them first. The price are, well, we're going to be losing a lot of their territories as well for money. There we go, that's siege down. I guess we can go ahead and get the one of these sieges in the fort already underway. Right, so you got that one, I guess. I'm going to wait until the 3-star general is already sieging down Katsina. And then we might move this around to Biram, for example. Oh, they're going around. Okay, well, let's turn around. Actually, yeah, we're going to move around that way. They got a fairly large army. I guess I can send this one to siege down Casino in the meanwhile. But we renewed the loan. Right, that was the burger loan. Still got that one that we need to pay back. Well, they're getting a bit more troops in here than I expected. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and send this one south. That hasn't taken any damage yet. But we can continue the siege over there so we don't lose Dara necessarily. We might actually still lose it because it's going to take a while. No, we got there just in time. Okay, once we get... Yeah, let's go ahead and move in. It's Savannah, so it's not really that great a terrain, although they got quite a bit of troops in there. Do we have the other army? Yeah, the other army is underway. Might get there just in time. We got actually slight advantage in the quality of the troops, of course. They got numbers advantage for now. We might actually... Oh, yeah, our center has fallen. Yeah, that was a loss. Okay, in that case, let's go ahead and send you down here to help Indara. So that was a bit of a rough one. Of course, how's our war exhaustion? It's not too bad yet. But most of the fighting has been happening in the enemy territory. So we're taking a lot of attrition, mind you, but it's at the same time not the worst thing to happen. Right, they got some armies heading east. No, actually got quite a bit of troops heading east. We'll go ahead and split these 2 armies. Let them, you know, not take attrition, hopefully. They are going to be de-sieging some of these areas. But once we siege down Katsina, that's at least blocking off some of the path there. There's that one. Oh, it did not fall yet. We did get the +4 from the cannon, so that's already pretty useful. So we got the 40,000 men there. If we can get this army in, and then 2 of these, I think we can win this. We started the fight a little bit too early previously. So yeah, the DCs are happening in there. However, I think we can... if we now send 80,000 men in here, we should be winning. Oh, there we go. Katsina's been sieged down. Let's go and siege down Kano in the meanwhile. So Songhai, if I now were to... Well, we got a little bit more war score. They still wouldn't take the peace deal, mind you, but at least we are getting closer. And this one... Okay, we got the one army, second army, third army. We got almost a full row of cannons there now. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's more like it. Where are they heading to? I don't know, actually. It's probably up there somewhere. Start sieging down the provinces again. Okay, then now the enthusiasm is medium. Mamluks are low, actually. Admittedly, we did conquer it. Oh, we siege down a decent bit of areas. We've definitely inflicted a lot of casualties. Let's actually have a look. How much have they taken casualties, especially in combat? 117,000. They've only taken 11,000 in attrition, whereas we've taken 25 in attrition and 78 in combat. So, yeah, the losses are definitely in our favor. Which is, of course, quite nice. Okay, so it's going... yeah, it's going through here. Right, that one can probably siege down the last province there. We'll bring another army in here. Oh, actually, you can push into Gobir. Where's the capital? Oh, it's in Gao. Alright, then we'll probably start moving down that way. Bohemia is fighting Ottomans? Okay, sure. So what is this war about? Bohemia and Tuscany and Volgas. The Ottomans do still have a fairly sizable army, but I think they have started losing a bit of the grip there. Although it is still about twice the size of our army, but, you know, we're going to manage. So what if I don't take the war reparations from them? They might be a little bit closer to... Well, it's still going to be bloody far away before they take a peace deal. Okay, well, let's get the Diplotech now. That's going to reduce corruption, and it's also going to increase the trade income a decent bit. Let's get more troops into Adair. Yeah, we're just going to basically siege down our way towards Songhai's capital, I think. Gonna take a bit of a shortcut through here. There's going to be potentially a bit of fighting there, but 6,000 men against 30 of ours. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. And how much do they still have troops? They still got about 60,000 total. Yeah, there we go. We lost 24 men in there. The attrition was even higher than the actual damage, I reckon. Right, we are running a little bit low on cash, but it's mostly due to the 44 ducats that we're paying in reinforcements. You know, that would probably be the reason. Now, let's get this one a little bit closer. So there's a fort over here. Neither one of these has siege pips, so I guess it doesn't matter which one goes sieging it down. Oh, there's still a fleet over here? Oh, right, I forgot the Mamluks have stuff over there as well, okay. Also, we should probably go and siege down the inland area there. Oh, there's a French already in the... Oh, and Scottish have a lot of area around the Guinea, alright then. And then Dutch Guinea. Spanish southern Morocco. Oh, right, yeah, Spain's got quite a bit of areas, of course. Now, Tunis is probably going to be... Oh, well, yeah, Tunis is probably going to be one of our targets that we can use to fight against the Ottomans without having to fight their entire network of allies. Kilwa, admittedly... Oh, Kilwa lost a lot of areas to the Portuguese. Now, we've got a truce with Kilwa still. Well, not... Well, about a year, actually. Oh, there's the armies. Well, some of them, anyway. Oh, they managed to get an army around, okay. Well, they're going to be sieging down Jerusalem for a while with the 2,000 man army in there. I don't think that's going to be much of an issue. Oh, our treasurer has died. Oh, that ain't good. Should get the production efficiency advisor, I suppose. That's another siege done. They're going around. Once more. There we go. Can I actually move through Ottoman lands? I guess I can. Just going to go ahead and get rid of that small army in Jerusalem. There we go. That's another siege done. Actually, I'm just going to go around because this one's going to start sieging down Gao very shortly. Then we can probably push out Songhai out of the war. They would not take a peace deal yet, even without the war reparations. I mean, 2,000 ducats is a decent bit, mind you. And I do need to get all of these provinces, so that is non-negotiable. But if I don't take any money, nah, it still wouldn't be enough. So I might as well go for the full cash. I think they got, yeah, they got troops heading in here again. Well, I suppose if I take the enemy capital, I think we'll be mostly fine. And I'm pretty sure that most of the army is in this area now, so we can send this second army to help with the fight of these. So, I mean, we've got 60,000 men in here to spare, plus the sieging army there. I think we'll be good. Oh, there we go. That's another siege done. Well, in that case, we could probably just start utilizing these, really. We'll wait for a few moments in there. Oh, yeah, they've taken some of the provinces back. We'll have to send the 5th Army down southeast as well. Oh, there's some Portuguese troops moving through. Yeah, they're taking 2 provinces. Oh, and our sponsor has died. I suppose it's alright. Oh, construction cost minus 10%. That's brilliant. Now, unfortunately, we don't currently have the cash to build stuff. So, there's a bit of a downside to this plan. Oh, did they give up the siege in... Oh, yeah, they did give up the siege in Jerusalem because they realized that we are on our way. Yeah, so both of these armies can move through. Can't catch any of these yet. But I can cause definitely some issues for them. Because they realize that, oh crap, we're getting... They can't go through the fort over here, at least. So we should be good. Are they actually going to move in there? Now, most of them are moving east. Oh, there we go. The Songhai capital has been sieged down. So now they've got low enthusiasm. They still would not take the peace deal, though. I guess if we just destroy a few more of the armies, they should be good to go. Okay, there's troops kind of separated in here. We're catching them in 2 different combats. Ooh, a good harvest. You know what? I will take the money right now. Because that means that we can actually pay off the loan. So less inflation getting, well, gathered, I suppose, in this case. Accumulated, I suppose, is the word I'm looking for. Oh dear, we just lost a general. In one of these battles, even. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and send in some reinforcements for the other combat as well. It should probably be a victory already. Oh yeah, it's definitely a victory. There we go, infantry combat ability now. Songhai, how much are you willing to take the peace deal yet? Nope. If we don't take the money, you still won't take it. So I guess we'll hold on to the money demand then. But we are unfortunately out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll put the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, bye bye.